guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be how to get a foxy eye. Yes, this has been so popular lately. I think this was made popular by the makeup artist Patrick Tarte. He does it to a lot of his clients and make this very elongated eye look. I've seen Bella Hadid, Gigi Hadid, and even Kendall Jenner do it, so many other stars actually. So let's see how we can do it without an eye lift. So if you want to see how to fake a foxy eye look without an eye lift, keep watching. Starting with my eyebrows, I'm applying this wax over my brows and brushing it with a toothbrush just to give it a feathery soap brow look. You can definitely use the soap brow technique. Setting my brows with a little bit of hairspray, this is a hack that I use instead of a brow gel, and it works. Taking the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade medium and applying it on my lids and blending it all over my eyelids. Using the PAC concealer brush. Going back to the eyebrows, I'm using this Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Pro Pomade in the shade dark brown and giving outward strokes like this. And if you actually notice the brows of these celebrities with this makeup, you'll see that the brows are pretty short. They do not have a very arch-shaped brows. So to give an illusion of a shorter brow, I'm covering the ends of my brow with this concealer. So I'm trying to conceal those tiny little hairs on the ends of my brow and just blending it well. So please forgive my undone eyebrows. We all know we're all sitting at home. And this is the best I could do. So my brow hair is refusing to stay in place. So I'm going back with a spoolie and the hairspray and just feathering out my brows again. So I felt like my eyelids need to be a lot more lighter for my shadows to stand out. So I'm applying a lighter concealer from a collection Lasting Perfection Ultimate Wear Concealer in the shade Warm Medium. And using the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder to set the concealer. Also setting the tail of my brow where I applied the concealer. Moving on to the eyeshadow, I'm using this light brown shade from the Morphe 350O palette to roughly draw a wing from the lower waterline. So it should be like a straight wing from the lower lash line. Now I'm darkening it with a darker shadow, with a dark brown shadow. Next I'm going with this light orange shade and applying it all over my lid. Moving to another brown shade in the palette, picking up with this thick angled brush and roughly lining my eyes with it. And then softening it with a thicker blending brush. Now taking this greyish brown shade and applying it on the outer corner again and blending it outward. Going back with a thicker blending brush and just blending it again. So I'm pretty much repeating the steps again just to make it deeper enough. And also just taking it a little bit into the lower lash line. So next I'm taking my Naked 2 palette and this really dark black shade and lining my eyes with it. If you actually notice, I'm working only on my outer corner of the eyes and not really going anywhere near the inner corner. Next I'm taking the L'Oreal gel liner in the shade Profound Black and tight lining my upper lid. Here I'm going into the inner corner as well and making sure it's really thin. And blending the outer corner with the smudging brush. So if you feel like you've gone overboard with the shadows, just go back with the concealer brush and use the leftover concealer just to lighten it. Using the black shadow again with a thin angled brush and just tight lining the lower lash line just halfway through. Also extending the inner corner of the eyes with the black shadow to give an elongated look and blending the lower lash line. Next I'm going with this light peachy gold shimmery shadow and applying it all over my lid with very little pressure because I don't want it too pigmented. Next I'm taking this blending brush and just blending the whole shadow. And I'm almost done with the eyes and we're cleaning out all the fallout here. Moving to the face, it's already moisturized. Now I'm using this LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Orange to color correct my discoloration. Now I'm using this LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Fawn to cover my dark under eyes. Moving on to foundations, I'm mixing the Huda Beauty foundation in the shade Tres Leches and the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the shade 230 Natural Buff. Again, this might look a little light on me, but the Huda Beauty foundation does oxidize. Blending it all over my face with a Real Technique buffing brush. To highlight my under eyes, I'm going back with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Medium. Here I'm using the leftover concealer to clean my wing and just blending it. Next, I'm using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Amande to contour my face. Now using the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder, I'm baking my face here and also lightly dusting it on my under eyes and my forehead and wherever I've applied my concealer. Now I'm lightly contouring my nose with a Too Faced Dark Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. So my tip of the nose is a little bulbous, which I'm not very fond of, so I like to concentrate more on that area. And blend, blend, blend. Now that the baking is done, I'm dusting off all that excess powder. Now applying loads and loads of blush here from Bourjois Paris, the shade Coral Temptation. Moving on to the lip liner, here I'm using a very nude shade from NYX Cosmetics in the shade Natural. I know it's not showing on my lips, but my whole idea is to just cover my pigmentation on the lips. Next, I'm taking this matte silky stick lipstick from NICKA K Cosmetics in the shade Irish Coffee. I'm using my fingers to just dab it all over my lips. Now applying my favorite lip gloss from Boxom in the shade Sugar Drop. Finally moving to my favorite part, taking this Wet n Wild highlighter in the shade Precious Petals and applying it very generously on my cheekbones and wherever required. Now a little touch up for the eyebrows, going back with the spoolie and just feathering it out again. Putting on some lashes. So if you can find lashes that are longer on the outer corner, it would work perfect with this look. So final step, I'm covering those lash glue with a black eyeshadow and voila, you're done. So guys, this is the final look. Hope you enjoyed this look, and if you did, please click the like button, comment below on what you think about this video. So if you do try out this look, please tag me on Instagram and Alice Official. That's my Instagram handle, and I would love to see what you come up with. And also, if you want to watch more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to click the notification button so that you get notified every time I post a video. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Want to watch more videos like this, and what was that? Oh yeah.